All right, well, I haven't done a Dordle and a Quordle together for a while, so I thought I'd look at both of those today, and I'm gonna start with my usual 2-word media and cough start, and we'll see how this goes. Okay, well, not much. We got a couple greens on the left, the E and the H on the right, so we wanna do those in new places, obviously. So let's do, ooh, what do we wanna do with that though? That's interesting. Let's do rest. Ooh, okay. I wasn't actually expecting the E to be there. I just didn't want to repeat one of the other vowels. Okay, so, and the H. Oh, I was gonna reuse the H. All right, well, anyways, it's not, interesting. So, if the H isn't at the beginning, I don't think it's EHT. So I think it would be second, but then I would need, you know, like an S, a C, a T, something at the beginning. We could have another T, but I don't know what that would be. So I'm thinking H is at the beginning, is what I'm trying to say. But if the H is at the beginning, what's gonna come second? Okay, so maybe I'm not thinking that anymore. Because there's no other vowels, and could we do like a PHE? I don't like that. What's gonna, if the H is here, what's gonna come before it? I don't know. Let's look at the left. Okay, so we don't have too much over here. The S is either first or last. We could do something like sound, but there's no D. If it's S-O-U, then I feel like we need a double consonant at the end. And I'm not seeing anything good there. So what if it's an S at the end? We still need, I mean, you could do, I think Dordle does allow plurals, so you could do something like fowls. F and L are good letters that we haven't tried yet. Let's do this. Let's do halves, which will check the L and the F, the H at the beginning for the other word, the S at the end. Ooh, okay, so it's, it's theft. I thought about T-H-E something T and I couldn't figure out what that would be. Theft, of course. And this is S-O-U and soups. I was gonna say soups, but soupy. Soupy would work. Soupy. All right, moving on to the Quordle. I'm gonna start with soupy theft. We'll see what happens with that. All right, so unfortunately the yellows are not the same anywhere, but we could reuse at least some of them. It's not gonna be TP, so the P is probably third or fifth. Is there something we could do UP with an E at the end, maybe? Or we could do UPE. We could do like, I was gonna say ER, but that makes me think super. We could do, is duper a word? Like super duper? It is, let's go with that. Okay, that was good. Now this is not ER, but so it's probably AR, right? Unless it's, or IR? It's gotta be a vowel, I think. And A and I are the only vowels we haven't tried yet. Oh, it's a taper. Tapir, I'm never sure how to pronounce that. It's an animal, Yep, okay. That's what it is. This one down here makes me think U-R-R-Y, like, it's not hurry. Could be curry. Let's do curry. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Oh, I should have done curvy actually, but now I don't want to do that. So it's U-R something. Don't know. But up here we've got, so the E is probably at the end. It could be at both places, but N-C-E maybe, something like Lance is pretty good. The problem is we have 4 guesses left and 3 words left. So if I do Lance, that's my last test word. This one's interesting over here because A is our only vowel. We've done all the other vowels. C-A, it's almost gotta have another A. Here or at the end maybe, something like Canva, but that's a brand name, not an actual word. Canal is pretty good. And that works well with my potential Lance up at the top. Ooh. I think I feel more confident in Canal than in Lance. I feel like there's probably other Anses or something like that that will work up there. Let me go with canal. Yes. And it's Lance, isn't it? It is Lance, I think, because the C is 4th or 5th. If the C was 5th, it would have to be LC, which doesn't work. So the C is there. Yeah, yep, it's Lance. It's forced to be Lance, okay? And then the last one, oh man, we didn't get anything. So, which I guess rules out some things, right? Like Burley, for example, there's no L. Is there something URGY? I don't really like that. Ooh, murky. Murky is pretty good. And we do have one more guess if this is wrong. So let's go with murky. Hey, it was murky, all right. And we unlocked the weekly challenge. Let's do the weekly challenge quick. Why not? This one usually isn't that challenging despite the name of it. Okay, so, ooh, we've got a bunch. Down here, we've got all the letters. This is chime. This is, there's A's and E's and O's in at least 2 of the 3 words. So let's do something with those in new places. What would we do? Oaken? Is that a thing? Sure. K isn't great, but, oh, there's a K up here. Wow, okay. 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 We didn't find anything else, though, other than that we know there's a K. So this has a K, A, and E, but the E is 1st or 3rd. If the E is 1st, and it's not CK, AK, something like, no, it's probably EAK. That's what it's gonna be. Like tweak or speak. Tweak or speak is what I'm thinking there. This one down here, we could do SC, but then go skull. I don't know. Don't know what that would be. And up here, all we have is the O. Let's do this. Let's do stray, which is 4 new letters and new spots for the A's in the 2 words. Okay. There is a T down here, which is interesting. And an R. TR. We've got all the letters down here. TRAOC. But we need to figure out. Okay, so TR. No, because then it would have to be A. And then what? OC? Oh, is that a thing? No, I don't think so. No, that's not a thing. So it's not TR. Could it be? And it can't be ART. It could be ORT. But then you'd have to have ACORT, which is no good. If you can't put the T at the beginning because you can't do O or A or C after it, and I don't think it works to do TR, as we already discussed. So you can't do the T at the beginning. Could you do the... So it's got to be the R or the A at the beginning then. Actor! Actor! Of course. It's actor. Okay. Wow. All right. This one is interesting up here. I'm thinking maybe a double O. Something like swoop would work. I was going to say something like scoop, but there's no C. Swoop would work. This one up here, we've got R... A and K. Okay, so what about REAK, like break or freak? So I'm thinking swoop, I'm thinking break or freak. Let's do upbow, which I know is a thing. It's a thing in like stringed instruments like violins and stuff, but I know it's an acceptable word in some of these puzzles because I've used it before. That'll check the P, the B, and the W. Okay, so, oh, it's not swoop, but sloop. Ooh, sloop. And then I'm thinking freak on the other one, but I didn't realize we hadn't done an L yet. Otherwise, I probably would have checked an L. I think it's got to be sloop, though. Sloop. And then I think this has to be freak. Okay, well, you know, of course, since I said the weekly challenge isn't going to be that hard, it ended up being a little bit of a challenge for me, but not too bad. All right, so there you go, a Dordle and 2 Quordles. So let me know how you did on these puzzles today and the weekly one this week, I suppose, whenever you did it. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.